My forever prayer of infinite poetic wisdom, spit 'em. 1,000 lifetimes have passed since my passion first spoke unto me these words. Go forth and speak that which is locked within timelessness of your soul, and trust a listener to understand. But voice of my wisdom answered, it would be better perhaps to leave the truth unsaid, for the listener shall hear your words that cloth the truth, but will not see through the veil of their disguise. And hearing this caused my passion to cry, for he knew that wisdom always spoke with an enlightened reason, and my wisdom wept also, for there was no joy in being right at his brother's expense. So now I come on to you, that the thirst of my soul be quenched and truth be unveiled before the eyes of this world, as it spins and it swirls and it twirls. It allows me to read the sign, the wisdom of the wise. But should I lose my sight, I will be able to hear. I will be able to hear compositions of great masters and the voice of the wise. If I should lose my hearing, I will still be able to tune into universal intelligence to understand the source of the wisdom of the wise. When the day comes that I lose my heart, that'll be my greatest gift of all. For then I will come, be back home. I'll be back home in the arms of the spirit I have embraced all my life. Rhymes, and now day and all night, the echoing infinite rhymes, all day and all night, night, going down a water slide inside of my mind. The echoing infinite rhymes, all day and all night. Wisdom, poetry, infinitely speaking for thee, for infinity, for a man regards some evil deeds as well done, and some as evil, and our Lord does not regard them so, for everything which exists in nature is of God's creation, so that everything which is done has the property of being God's doing. Never stop rapping forever and ever, stops rapping never. I am that which is highest, I am that which is lowest, I am that which is all. But all I am the greatness and goodness of the Father. I am the wisdom and kindness of the Mother. I am wham bam thank you ma'am, because of the great infinite love which God has for all humankind. He makes no distinction in love between the blessed soul of Christ and the lowliest of the souls that are to be saved. We should highly rejoice that God dwells in our soul, and still more highly should we rejoice that our souls dwells in God. Our soul is made to be God's dwelling place, and the dwelling place of our soul is God, who was never made. Rhymes again inside of my head, echoing infinite rhymes, all day and all night, echoing infinite rhymes, all day and all night. A mother's love is something that no one can explain. It is made up of deep devotion and a sacrifice and pain. It is endless and unselfish and enduring, come what may, for nothing can destroy it or take that love away. It is patient and forgiving when all others are forsaken, and it never fails or falters, even though the heart is breaking. It believes beyond belief then when the world around condemns, and it glows with all the beauty of the rarest, brightest gems. It is far beyond defining, it defies all explanation, and it still remains a secret, like the mysteries of creation, a many splendored miracle a man cannot understand, and another wondrous evidence of God's tender guiding hand. Again and again, be happy, you will grow into God's greatest blessing, His highest pride. Be happy. Yesterday's world wants you to enjoy its surrendered breath. Today's world wants you to enjoy its surrendering breath. Tomorrow's world wants you to enjoy its fulfilling breath. Be happy. Be happy in the morning with what you have. Be happy in the evening with what you are. Be happy, don't complain. Who complains? The blind beggar in you. The blind beggar in you. When you complain, you dance in the mire of ignorance condition. When you don't complain, all conditions of the world are at your feet, and God gives you a new name, aspiration. Aspiration is supreme wealth in the world of light and delight. Be happy. Do you want never to be poor? Then be happy. Do you want ever to be great? Then be happy. Be happy. You will get what you like most. You will be what you like best. Be happy. When you are happy, you and God command each other. God commands you lovingly. You command God hastily. When you are unhappy, the hostile forces command you ruthlessly. Doubt commands you openly. Bondage commands you triumphantly. And fear commands you unconditionally. Be happy. God sees in you his aspirant creation, his transforming realization, his illuminant revelation, and his fulfilling manifestation. Be happy. God sees in you another God. God sees you as another God. God sees you and he as one. But dump, bump, ba bump, bump, la 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 la, do 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 do. If children live with hostility, they learn to fight. If children live with ridicule, they learn to be shy. If children live with tolerance, they learn to be patient. If children live with encouragement, they learn confidence. If children live with praise, they learn to appreciate. If children live with fairness, they learn justice. If children live with security, they learn faith. If children live with approval, they learn to like themselves. If children live with acceptance and friendship, they'll learn to find peace in the world. But don't bump, ba bump, do 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 do. No, do not stand in my grief and weep. Forever weep. I am not there. I do not sleep. I am 1,000 winds that blow. I am the diamond glints on the snow. I am the sunlight on ripened grain. I am the autumn, the gentle autumn's rain. When you awaken in the morning's hush, I am the swift, uplifting rush of quiet birds in circled flight. I am the loft of soft stars that shine at night. Do not stand in my grave, and forever cry. I am not there. I did not die. Rhymes. Well, Dan, not, yeah, want to say my mind, to sleep, perchance to dream. Hey, there's the rub, for in the sleep of death, what dreams may come when we have shuffled off the mortal's coil. Sweet dreams from a shade o'er my lovely infant's head. Sweet dreams of pleasant streams. Be happy, silent moonbeams. I dreamt a dream. What can it mean? And that I was a maiden queen, guarded by an angel mild. Witless woe was never beguiled, and I wept both night and day, and he wiped my tears away. And I wept both day and night, and hid from him my heart's delight. Rhymes, rhymes, rhymes. A godless goddess supreme, a mother of dream, by thy ivory doors, when thou standest, who are they then that come down unto men, and by visions that troop, group upon group, down the path of the shadows slanting, dream after dream, they flash and they gleam, with the flame of the stars still around them, shadows at thy side, in a darkness ride, where the wildfires dance, stars glow and glance, and the random meteor glistens. There are voices that cry to their kin who reply, voices sweet at the heart they beat, and ravish the soul as it listens. All people dream, but not equally. Those who dream by night in the dusty recesses of their mind wake in the morning to find that it was vanity. But the dreamers of the day are dangerous people, for they dream their dreams with open eyes and make them come true. Had I the heavens embroidered cloths and wrought with golden and silver light, the blue and the dim and the dark cloths of night and light, and the half light, I would spread the cloths under your feet, but I, being poor, have only my dreams. I have spread my dreams under your feet. Tread softly, because you tread on my dreams, it seems. La la la, do 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 do. God understood our thirst for knowledge and our need to be led by someone wiser. He needed a heart of compassion, of encouragement and patience, someone who would accept the challenge regardless of the opposition, someone who could see potential and believe in the best in others. So he made teachers, rappers forever and ever. Oh, my heart, oh heart of mine, you are my lifeboat. You sail the uncharted seas of ignorance, and reach the golden shore of the beyond. Rhyme upon, none came to me, none came and none shall come. Only my supreme beloved came, only he. I cried for his smile, and he for my selfless love. Sleepless in me, he grows his vision to thee. Indeed, rhyming never endingly, all night and all day. 13 love flames, 13 teardrops, 13 sky wings, made me got crops, flops, all night and all day. The echoing infinite rhymes, 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 all day and all night, night, night. Echoing inside of my mind, the echoes begin inside of my head. He's rough and lax and etiquette. A society would say he has no classy attributes to help him on his way. He's not a fancy dresser, and he's not so trimmed and neat. With simple clothes and simple shoes he wears upon his feet. He doesn't belong to a club or drive a shiny car, and when he takes vacations, he does not go very far. He doesn't dine on fine cuisine. To him, fast food's a treat, and he may use a plastic fork when it is time to eat. He has a modest little house, but has all that he needs. He keeps his lawn cut nice and short. He even trims his weeds. He works long hours at his job to make an average pay. And even if he's sick or tired, he goes to work each day. His job is just a factory job. His pay just makes ends meet. But a few good friends and family make his life complete. He's not well versed in poetry, theater, or the arts, and wisdom is not something that he constantly imparts. He loves the simple things in life, for riches doesn't thirst. He knows what is important, and his family is put first. The wealth that God has given him to treasure in his life. A loving and a very special wife. Rhyme life. He never has much money, and his life is not a show, but he is still the richest man that I will ever know. To others, he's a simple man, and fame he's never had, but he's the greatest man I know. He is also rhymes all day and all night, night, the echoing inside of my mind when the moon appears, and a few wind-stricken barns stand out in the low domed hills and shine with a light that is veiled and dust filled, and that floats upon the fields. My mother, with her hair in a bun, her face in a shadow, and the smoke from her cigarette coiling close to the faint yellow sheen of her dress, stands near the house and watches the seepage of a late light down through the sedges, the last gray islands of cloud taken from view, and the wind ruffling the moon's ash-colored coat on the black bay. Soon the house, with its shade drawn close, will send a small carpet of lamp glow into the haze, and the bay will begin its loud heaving, and the pines frayed finials climbing the hill will seem to graze the dim cinders of heaven, and my mother will stare into the stark lanes, the endless tunnels of nothing, and as she gazes under the hour's spell, she will think how we yield each night to the soundless storms of decay that tear at the folding flesh, and she will not know why she is here or what she is prisoner of, if not the conditions of love that brought her to this. My mother will go indoors, and the fields, the bare stones will drift in peace. Small creatures, the mouse and the swift, will sleep at opposite ends of the house. Only the cricket will be up, repeating its one shrill note to the rotten boards of the porch, to the rusted screens, to the air, to the rimless dark, to the sea that keeps to itself. Why should my mother awake? The earth is not yet a garden about to be turned. The stars are not yet bells that ring at night for the lost. It's much too late. It's much too late. It's much too late. Away, away, away. I find an old photograph and see your smile as I feel your presence anew. I am filled with warmth, and my heart remembers love. I read an old card sent many years ago during a time of turmoil and confusion. The soothing words written then still caress my spirit and bring me peace. I remember who you used to be, the laughter we shared, and wonder what you have become. Where are you now? Where did you go? When the body is left behind and the spirit is released to fly, perhaps you are the morning bird, singing joyfully at sunrise, or the butterfly that dances so carelessly on the breeze, or the rainbow of colors that brightens a stormy sky, or the fingers of afternoon mist delicately reach over the mountains, or the final few rays of a setting sun lighten up the skies, edging the clouds with a magical glow. I miss your being, but I feel your presence in whatever form you choose to take. However you now choose to be, your spirit has become for me a guardian angel of on high, guiding, advising, and watching over me. I remember you. You are with me, and I am not afraid. Away goes the day, rapping and spinning freestyle and poetry all night and all day. The day of hope, hid beneath a sorrow's veil, has shown its face. A cry that all may hear. Come forth the powers of night, no more prevail. Praise be to God. And now that the rose is near, we've long desired, and a flaming coronet, a cruel, a stinging thorns. All men forget of winter ends its proud career. Hope is the thing with feathers that perches in the soul and sings the tune without the words and never stops to dole. May my mind every morning become as beautiful as hope dawn rays. A parade, away goes the day. A thing of beauty is a joy forever. As loveliness increases, it will never pass into nothingness, but still will keep a bower quiet for us, and a sleep full of sweet dreams and health and quiet breathing. Beauty is truth, beauty, that is all ye know on earth, and all ye need to know. Beauty is truth's smile when she beholds her own face in a perfect mirror. Oh, who gave thee, O beauty, the keys of this breast to credulous lover, blessed and unblessed, say when and last ages thee knew I of old, or what was the service for which I was sold. When first my eyes saw thee, I found me by thrall, by magical drawings, a sweet tyrant of all. I drank at thy fountain, false waters of thirst, thou intimate, a stranger, thou latest and first. Thy dangerous glances make women and men newborn. We are melting into nature again, lavish promiser, nigh persuading gods to err against a million painted forms, which in turn thy glory warms. The frailest leaf, the mossy bark, the acorn's cup, the raindrop's arc, the swinging spider's silver line, the ruby of the drop of wine, the shining pebble of the pond, thou inscribest with a bond, and thy momentary play would bankrupt nature to repay. What avails it to hide or to shun whom the Infinite One have granted his throne? The heaven high over is the deepest lover of the sun and sea, informed by thee before me run and draw me on, yet fly me still. A fate refuses to me the heart, a fate for me chooses. Is it that my opulent soul was mingled from the generous wool whole, sea valleys and the deepest skies, furnish several supplies, and the sands whereof I'm made, draw me to them, self-betrayed. I turn the proud portfolios which hold the grand designs of Salvatar and Guercino and Perennialized lines. I hear the lofty passions of the masters of the shell, who heard the starry music and recount the numbers well. Olympian bards who sung divine ideas below, which always find us young and always keep us so. Oft in the streets of humblest places I detect far wandered graces, which from Eden wide stray in lowly homes have lost their way, but thee gliding through the sea of form, like the lightning through the storm, somewhat not to be possessed, somewhat not to be caressed. No feet so fleet could ever find, no perfect form could ever bind. Thou eternal fugitive, hovering over all that live, quick and skillful to inspire, sweet, extravagant desire, starry space and lily bell, filling with they by a roseate smell, wilt not give the lips to taste of the nectar which thou hast, all that's good and great with thee, stands in deep conspiracy. Thou hast bribed the dark and lonely to report by features only, and that cold and purple morning itself with thoughts of thee adorning the leafy dell, the city mart, equal trophies of fine art, and the flowing azure air thou hast touched for my despair. And if I languish into dreams, again I meet the ardent beams, a queen of things I dare not die, and being's deeps past ear and eye. Why, oh, why, rhyming all night, night, night.